Did you know millennials, millennials more than any other generation has the highest desire for marriage? Did you know that? Hi everybody and welcome to the iVow channel. It's me, Emmanuel G, your host and the founder of iVow and chief marriage coach. I'm excited to be coming to you today. Today I want to talk about something that I find very important. It's something that we're all going through and it's something that we're all experiencing. And that's cohabiting. Couples now are cohabiting more often than they used to back in the day. And a lot of people try to justify it in very many ways. A lot of people try to give excuses or reasons why they do it. And I'll be honest with you, every single reason that is out there, well, not every, but a lot of them are so valid. And I totally understand why we're doing this. Today, I just want to read some statistics that I've learned about. For me, was so staggering in this conversation. Typically, whenever we've talked about cohabiting, we've approached it from a Bible sense. It is sinful. You are committing fornication. You're committing adultery. And we tend to judge people on this. Now, the Bible does talk about it, but today, I'm not talking about the Bible. I want to talk about statistics of what has been recorded since the 1960s. The first maybe just to share some of the reasons. I often hear people say, man, you gotta know what you're getting. You gotta know what you're getting. You gotta test drive the product. First of all, human beings are not commodities that you need to test drive. That's like totally offensive to yourself and to each other. Another reason is that we have financial concerns. The truth is that if I'm living in this apartment, she's living in this apartment, we are paying two different rents, we have two different budgets for food and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it makes sense for us to move in together, cut the costs, maybe even carpool, cut the car costs. It just makes so much more sense to do that. So that's another reason that people use. Another major reason is guys want sexual intimacy, to increase their sexual intimacy. And then people end up, moving in because, I just miss you. I just want to feel you next to me. I just want to be where you are, and we go through this process. And so one of the things that I found staggering as I was, listening and researching about this is that, did you know millennials, millennials more than any other generation has the highest desire for marriage? Did you know that? I mean, I'm totally dumbfounded about it, totally dumbfounded. But the truth is, millennials, most millennials have grown up in an age where they're growing up in broken homes. So they're growing up desiring the family setup, desiring a secure home, and they want to make sure that this home that they establish is one that is secure. So hence the reason why they're most prone to cohabit with each other, because they want to make sure that this works out. So anyway, let's get to it. I have some statistics here that I want to share about people who shack up or move in together or cohabit, and it's not marriage. Now, listen to this. Cohabiting relationships disintegrate 4 times higher than even the highest divorce rates. Let me repeat that for you. Cohabiting relationships disintegrate 4 times higher than even the highest divorce rates. Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. I mean, we're going into this hoping that we're going to get our happily ever after, but we're setting ourselves up for failure. Listen to this. 75% of those who enter into this cohabiting relationship desire for it to end in marriage. In fact, 62% think it is the perfect stepping stone. 75% of women in cohabiting relationship are hoping that it will end in marriage. Now guess how much the percentage is for the men in those cohabiting relationships. Come on, guess. Okay, I'll help you out. 25% of the men who get into that, meaning men are more content with where they're at, and the poor woman is hoping that it'll end up in marriage, yet this guy, is not even thinking about that. At least only 25% of men, and I say this not just to the ladies, but to everybody out there. If I am getting milk from the cow for free, I have no reason to buy that cow. Basically, that's an analogy for you to say that, if I am enjoying the benefits of marriage without the commitment, then why would I want to put a ring on it? I mean, I'm getting everything after all. So yeah, something to consider, ladies, even as you consider moving in with each other. And it is statistical truth that men with rings on the finger are safer to live with. Hello? I am safer to live with than all the men out there without the rings on their finger. Now, I don't know why that is, but it's been said, and I think the percentages are pretty high. I don't have them here, but I remember hearing them somewhere. I won't say them because I don't want to misrepresent, but it's true because of the permissiveness, because our boundaries are lower. There's a lot of drugs, there's a lot of alcoholism, there's a lot of permissiveness in sexual behavior. So it's just, you don't want to be there. Check this out. The probability of infidelity in cohabiting relationships is 2 times higher than married couples who did not cohabit. That's crazy. So does cohabiting teach couples to be better spouses? No. Everyone benefits when marriage is held in honor. Now, Hebrews 13:4 says, give honor to marriage and remain faithful to one another in marriage. God will surely judge people who are immoral and those who commit adultery. Now, that's the spiritual aspect, and there's more you can talk about the Bible, but today I was not really focused about that. I was just focused on the statistics that have been collected and the data that has been collected over the years. Guys, man, it's crazy out there. The statistics don't lie. This is data that has been collected based on things that we have done. This is not even, the Bible says, and none of that, because often we like to throw out the Bible says, and sometimes we feel judged. I know I felt judged when somebody threw the Bible says at me. But the truth is we can't run away from the statistics. So my challenge to you guys out there is that, take time to be disciplined and to do it the right way. And make sure that you say, I do, before you even have sex. Say, I do, before you move in together. And choose commitment and choose to vow commitment with each other before you actually move in together. This has been awesome. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take a moment to like, take a moment to comment, take a moment to subscribe, hit the notification button, and share this widely with all your friends out there. You never know who you'll be helping and who you will be supporting. Let's together support our society so that we can have an amazing and better society. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. This is Emmanuel G, and I'm out.